Hi everyone, Jake here, welcome to my Sorare channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you 5 things I wish I knew sooner when playing Sorare. Obviously when you play any game or do anything in life, you learn things about it over time, and I'm hoping I can pass on that knowledge that I now know that I wish me as a starter would know to you guys, so that it can not only educate you, but I'm also hoping it will stop you guys making some of the mistakes that I did. Now I don't regret making any of these mistakes because it taught me a hell of a lot about the platform and I feel I'm now better off for it. But hey, if I can stop you guys doing these things, then that'll be a win-win for everyone. Before we get into it though, if you do enjoy this video, smash the like button for me and subscribe for more. Massively appreciate getting to 500 subs on the channel, but if we can keep it going, that'd be great. 600 is the next target, so thank you to anyone who helps there. And also comment down below your biggest Sorare tip. That way people won't only get the 5 that I talk about, but when they go in the comments, they'll find more. And this doesn't count as one of my 5 things I wish I knew sooner, but one thing you guys should definitely do before you get started on Sorare is to sign up using someone's affiliate link. This will mean if you buy 5 cards off a new cards auctions market, you will get a free card added to your account worth real money and sometimes worth a decent bit as well. And what will be even better than just using an affiliate link would be, of course, using mine, which you can find in the description down below. Any support is massively appreciated. And with that being said, that's all the plugs I need to do, so let's get into 5 things I wish I knew sooner on Sorare. Now this is something I think you should be doing every single week, whether it's with your limited cards, your rare cards, or even your common cards, and that is making sure that you use Sorare's training functionality. Now a lot of you might be sitting there thinking, well obviously, but I didn't know about this until a few weeks into playing Sorare, so I want to make sure you guys do if you don't already. And basically what it is it shows up as a tournament like any other. You've got your casual tournaments, your academy divisions, your limited tournaments, your rare tournaments, and it goes on with your super rares and your uniques. But right at the bottom is the training division. Now what this allows you to do is to make sure that your players are still earning XP even if you haven't picked them in your other lineups. Now what I mean by that is, imagine you have a common team that you've put in the casual divisions and it's got your best players. You've got Donnarumma, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, whoever it is, but that likely means you're not going to be using, I don't know, Anthony Lopez this week, which will mean he's not going to gain any XP, because if you didn't know already, when you use cards in Sorare, they generate XP over time, which gives them a percentage increase on the points they will earn for you. So for example, Donnarumma here for me has a 4% XP bonus. That will mean if he gets 50 points in a game week, I will get, let me do the maths quickly, 2 extra points on top of that to take him to 52 points, which might seem like minimal margins, but if you're doing that with every player, you're going to earn 10, 12, 15 points extra a week, which can massively improve your rankings. Now, like I say, if Donnarumma plays in my casual team, he will get that XP, but Anthony Lopez, who isn't playing, will not. However, there might be a week down the line where Donnarumma's injured and you need to use another goalkeeper, but Anthony Lopez has been sitting there for ages, not generating any XP. Well, the training division can completely fix that, because you can make a bunch of lineups with your players that aren't being used so that they continue to generate XP. So you might make one team that's Anthony Lopez, I don't know, Tagliafico, Alexander Golovin, Utara here, and also Enzo Lafi. There we go. We've made a team. We confirmed that. That is now going to be a training team for this week, and you can make a bunch of these. As you can see here with training, this is a game mode where cards can be entered to gain XP, level up, and offer future score bonuses for you when you use them in lineups down the line. You can do this with any scarcity of cards. There's no harm in doing this at all, and if you want to use that team in a training division again next week when the time comes, you'll go onto training teams and you'll be able to basically hit a confirm button, which means you don't have to make the whole team again. You can just reuse the same training teams to make sure they're still generating XP. That'll mean hopefully down the line when you use them, you're still going to get some nice percentage increases on your scores. Now the next thing that I wish I knew about sooner is Sorare data and a specific feature on this website, because I did know about Sorare data before I started. I did my research and I was aware of how useful this tool could be. If you don't know, Sorare data is exactly what it says it is. It's got loads of data about Sorare, so you could search for a player, let's say Joshua Kimmich, and you can see his scores over the last weeks and months. You can see how his price has fluctuated over those months as well, to try and get an idea of the underlying reasons behind why there's price increases, why there's point increases, and to get the best out of your players. Now, I already knew about Sorare data, but what I didn't know about, and I actually don't know if it existed when I started playing Sorare, it still says it's in beta, but it is very, very useful, and it is the concepts page. What this allows you to do is to see how a team might perform for you based on previous results that team has gotten. So if you were about to go and sign, I don't know, an Ajax team and you wanted to get 5 Ajax players, you could use Sorare Data's concept page to see just how many rewards that team might win you. So what you do is you go here, you can select the rarity that you're looking for and the division. So let's say that Ajax team, you wanted to use it in Challenger Europe. You can add players in slowly, position by position. There we go, I've added my lineup in. There you go, I've added some players into my lineup, and you can get an idea of just how well these teams might perform for you, and also find things out that you might not have thought of before. So not only do you get told the floor price of a team if you went out and bought it on the buy it now function pretty much of Sorare, that's how much it would cost. If you went on the averages of the trading values of these cards, you can see you might be able to get the team for a little bit less. You also find out when all of these players play, what percentage of time do they win rewards. So if all of these 5 players played for Ajax, there is a 38% chance that I will get some kind of reward in this division, whether that's a tier 3, a tier 2, and as you can see, you can also track every single week the rewards that team got, whether it failed, why it failed, was there a reason for it. You can see recently they haven't won so many rewards, then you can check it out and realise actually Ajax aren't playing that great at the minute, or you might realise that Pasveer's been dropped or something like that, and you can pick up lots of information from this screen that you might not have known about otherwise. Basically, have a play around with it, it's a very handy tool. You can also swap and change, so maybe you wanted to take out Pasveer but see how the team might perform with Rulli in goal, who I know they're either signing or have signed. Maybe with him you see that the rewards would go up a hell of a lot and it's definitely worth getting involved in an Ajax team now, or something like that. Basically, just use this feature, play around with it, and you will learn a lot about the teams that you're putting together. Another thing that I don't really do now, but I wish I had done when just starting Sorare, is, I know it sounds stupid, but going onto Twitter and just searching up the word Sorare. The reason I say this is because you will get a few tweets here and there that give you some insight into maybe some top scorers or people that are doing very well, but that's not the reason why. But the reason I'm saying this is because there's a load of giveaways that you can get involved in for, completely free. All it takes is a like and a retweet. You could even set up a Twitter account just for entering these giveaways. And there's a good chance if you entered a lot of them, you would eventually win one because there's so many. All I've done here is search the word Sorare and straight away, Sorare giveaway. If we keep going, giveaway is in this tweet, a giveaway from Fiago over there, giveaway, you know what I mean? If you just went on a few of these, liked and retweeted, yes, there might be a 1 in 1,000 chance of you winning one of these, but you can enter 15, 20 of these a day, and who knows, there's a good chance you could win something, maybe even refine your search by putting in the word Sorare giveaway or something like that. I've never actually tried doing this before with the giveaway word, but there you go, we're getting some extra stuff. You can click by latest as well if you want to. You can follow some useful Sorare accounts that will give you great information. Sometimes people will even be giving out good deals saying like, oh, I don't want this player, someone can have him for 50p if he bids. Basically, just search for Sorare every now and then, and particularly get involved in them giveaways. There'd be no harm in doing so, and it will definitely help you out. Now, when you first start Sorare, it can be very daunting. You might have a lot of questions. I found myself tweeting people asking certain stuff, sending messages here and there to try and learn how the platform works. And I don't mean the obvious things of like, oh, if a player plays well in real life, he'll get good points, but I mean the breakdown of the scoring matrix, or what a double-double means, or a triple-triple, which I heard loads of people talking about in the Sorare community. Or even sometimes I didn't know which leagues were covered by Sorare. If a team in the Netherlands got relegated into the 2nd division, will those players still earn me points? Do I need to sell my cards now? Blah, blah, blah. It was all very confusing at the start, and what I wish I'd just done is asked for help, and by that I mean just clicking the help button on Sorare, because I was so dumb I never realised literally everything that you could want is here, whether it's about your account, your wallet, payments and transfers, the MLB side of Sorare, NBA, or most likely if you're watching this, the the football side, you've got the basics of Sorare, how it works, all the way to answering questions such as what is a double-double, what is a triple-triple. Loads of things that you would want to know are here, and if there's something else that I can add to this as a 4.5 is join the Sorare Discord. Very easy to find if you go on Sorare's YouTube page, but in there there's a bunch of chat rooms discussing many different things. Sorare also give their announcements there as well. Maybe they're adding a new club, a new league, another competition. They'll put all the information there, so it's definitely worth checking that out. And you can also talk to fellow Sorare players about, you might find a fan of Austria Vienna and you can talk to them about their club and their striker that you're interested in buying. Is he actually performing well? Is there a young player coming through about to take his place? You can find fans of these clubs in the Sorare Discords and ask questions and find out more. And the final thing I wish I knew about Sorare when I first started was not to rush in. Now, I spoke about this in a common mistakes video that I did a while back here on the channel, but I thought I'd reiterate it here again. And that is my personal suggestion, that when you join the platform, it's just to take your time and do your research before you go ahead and buy players for, pretty high prices sometimes. My first thing that I did was to get involved in the rare divisions because I wanted to make a threshold team, and I had not even done a few weeks of playing in the common divisions. I hadn't tried limiteds yet. And I wish I had done, because especially from playing those common casual divisions for completely free, I could have learnt so much and avoided so many mistakes that I didn't think about when I first bought some of the players that I bought, particularly the rare cards that I have. I really wish I just played it for a week or so longer in the common divisions, because you learn about the scoring matrix. You realise things that you wouldn't have thought of before. For example, I forgot at first that some teams play midweeks and others don't. I didn't think about the fact that certain leagues go on winter breaks and there'd be months where I just wouldn't be able to have a performing team, and a variety of other things that I wish I just researched before I got involved in all of these rare cards. If I'd just been smart about it, I could have still got into rare cards. I definitely think it's a good thing to do, but I would have picked some much better players than what I went for and just played it a hell of a lot smarter. So that's just something I'll always say. Don't rush in too much into Sorare. Do your research, learn the platform. Please, for the love of God, play the common divisions for a few weeks. Don't just assume because you're a football fan or you're good at fantasy football that you will be a master at Sorare. It doesn't work like that. Just take your time, learn the platform, and before you know it, you can be a great success. So there you go, everybody. That is 5 things that I wish I knew sooner in Sorare. Now, none of them are, completely world-breaking tips that you never, ever would have thought of, but it's just things that if I had just started again, I wish I'd known these things at the start, because I would have made so many less errors than what I did. But you know what? That's life. That's Sorare. You learn as you go. And now I feel like I'm in a good place to be successful. It took some time to get there. But even if this has just helped one person out there, I'll be very happy. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.